Thank you, Luke. Good evening from the KENS 5 Digital Center. A happy Wednesday night to you and yours. Hope everyone's having a great night wherever you are. And of course, I'm here and I'm going to prepare you for what is heading our way. Two big fronts that are going to be bringing in some pretty big weather changes, each one of them. The second one with extreme cold. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that second one and prepare you more for that. But you will need to prepare for this Friday cold front. And what's interesting is in the meantime, it's going to feel like spring tomorrow. We were in the upper 60s. I think there were probably a couple 70s, but where I want to start tonight, overnight lows this morning. Where we started this morning, I'll call the appetizer of the Arctic blast. 26 in Kerrville, one more at 27 Hondo, 28 Carrizo Springs, 29 Uvalde, 28 Fredericksburg, even San Antonio, Pleasanton, getting down to 30. 31 at New Braunfels, very cold. Now, I want to know the highs. Bring the snow, Mark's ready. So we had one rogue model. It was the European that said maybe a little bit of mixed precip. You know, a lot of times Arctic fronts won't bring a lot of snow. They can bring ice, but Arctic fronts bring the cold for sure, but they're more known for ice than snow, just kind of an Arctic front thing, I guess you could say, right? But it's really not a widespread likelihood we see any precipitation. One model out of a few that we trust was the one that was hinting towards that, but it just doesn't look like it happens. Hey, JR, good evening, Emma. Oh, Sunday, barbacoa, hot chocolate, Eloy. Well, Sunday won't be as cold until Sunday night, as you'll see. But look at this, 75, Pearsall, Cotulla, Pleasanton. And we could probably do that tomorrow here in San Antonio. Tomorrow's going to feel like spring as well. We hit 68 today. We're getting warmer tomorrow. In fact, overnight tonight, a lot warmer than the 30 we had this morning. Here's what we've got waiting for us in the morning. 45, some 15 degrees warmer. That's pretty significant when we haven't really seen a big weather change. Nate Ryan, any update? UTSA? Memphis, the referee, okay, I'm just going to say this right here, right now. Sorry, I threw down my glasses. I'm a little mad at the referees. Memphis, UTSA, great basketball game. UTSA with a lead and a tie ball game. Memphis tied it up. These refs called one of the worst offensive calls, not offensive as in I was offended, but it's called an offensive foul where they said it was an illegal pick, and it was not. It was a clean pick, and they called it. And UTSA would have won that game because it was a great play, and the guy was open right under the hoop. He was going to have an easy layup, and UTSA would have won the game. And Memphis, these referees called it on them. It would have been the biggest upset for UTSA basketball since 1994. They haven't beaten a ranked team since 1994. Memphis is ranked 13th in the nation. And these refs just stole it from those kids. And that's really a shame when refs come in like that and do that, because it was a terrible call. Anyway. What's up, Javier? Good to see you. Nita. Stock shows. I know, right? Here we go. Walter Gerlach on the 20th. So Thursday, look at this, 74 tomorrow afternoon. So we'll start in the mid-40s. We'll be in the mid-60s by lunch hour. It's an incredibly warm afternoon. Power outages and people working from home on computers. I feel for them. Need to prepare for power outages. Yeah, I hope we don't see widespread power outages, but it's going to get awfully cold next week. Yeah, overnight Sunday into Monday is when this front, when the Arctic air spills into South Texas. Right, Matthew? Yeah. Tomorrow is. Hi, Lynette. That's why we prepare you, Sarah. We talk about it early so we can get you guys ready. All right, so first things first. Going to show you on Friday what happens. So tomorrow, as you just saw, no big change. In fact, spring-like weather. Trough comes through. This is Friday, just after midnight tomorrow night, dragging a Pacific front through South Texas. So we'll cool down. We'll cool down, but the bigger story, just like we saw earlier this week, is going to be the wind speeds with this front. Look at this. Overnight Thursday into Friday morning. So this is 3 in the morning, and winds are gusting over 40 miles an hour in the city, 50 Uvalde, 50 Del Rio. So this is why tomorrow is the day. Check the tree limbs. Check anything in the backyard you don't want airborne. Make sure your trampoline is anchored down. This is going to be some serious wind. Overnight Thursday night into Friday morning. And then look at this, as we get into 6 a.m., 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts are expected in San Antonio, 54 New Braunfels, dangerous wind speeds like we saw the other day. And things go airborne. We could even see some power outages. As we were just talking about it with cold, we could actually see it with some of these high winds. And look, the winds stay gusty all the way through the afternoon. They go single digit Friday night, about this time Friday night. But wind gusts upwards of 30 miles an hour as late as 5:36 p.m. So, Saturday, calm, cooler, breezy, but then here comes the Arctic front. Let's talk about it. South of Dallas and dropping Dallas to 23 degrees on Sunday morning, 5 a.m. Leading edge of it, nosing into the state capital. Look at Amarillo, 7 degrees on Sunday morning with Oklahoma City. And then this Arctic air spills into South Texas and again, let me back this up a little bit, because Tuesday morning is when we bottom out. That's going to be when the coldest air spills in. So you can see that it's like I say, we'll get through, I don't know about this. It's not going to be that cold. Sunday at 2 o'clock shouldn't be in the mid-30s. I think this model's a little ahead of itself there. That's more like Monday. Because here's what we're forecasting, okay? Temperature trend is going to give you an idea. See, Sunday at 6 p.m., we're still in the upper 50s. But by 9 p.m., we start dropping fast. By midnight, we're at 40. We go to freezing temperatures by 3 to 4 a.m. Monday morning. And then we bottom out at 26 degrees Monday morning, wind chill 13. We're expecting winds between 20 and 30 miles per hour Monday morning. We climb, but not much, to 38. 37, 38, a possible high on Monday. Look at the wind chills. The highest they get is 28 degrees on Monday afternoon. It is going to be brutally cold. But it's going to be dry, so that's the good news. Because Monday, as you know, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Monday. And we're going to celebrate the great Dr. King with San Antonio's march, beginning at 10 a.m. It is going to be one of the coldest marches we've seen in years. It's going to be very windy. 27 degrees will feel like 17 degrees. Skies will stay mostly cloudy, but it's going to be about the winds. It will be dry, but with wind chills in the teens and tens of thousands of people doing the march on Monday morning, we're going to have to really bundle up, y'all, really bundle up. And when I say bundle up, let's take a look at what you need to do and prepare for with cold weather. So when it's chilly, maybe 1 to 2 layers up top, a long sleeve shirt, pullover or hoodie. Definitely some long pants, warm shoes, maybe an outer layer. Just depends on your temperate, right? I say 60 degrees, I'm going chilly. That's chilly to me. Upper 50s to 60. Wasn't the case when I was in my teens and 20s, right? And even in my 30s, I was like, this is fine. Cold. Now we're going 2 to 3 layers. Maybe an extra layer underneath the pants. Boots, outer layer, hat and gloves. Hat, so important. I've always remembered hearing, and this is dated information, so it could have changed, but I was always told 80% of your body heat can escape off the top of your head. If you just wearing a hat, just wearing a knitted hat, keeps you a lot warmer. Now, extreme cold, and this is what we're talking about on Monday. You're going to want to wear 3 upper layers. I always go t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, another long sleeve shirt, like a long sleeve tee, and then a button down or pullover or hoodie. 2 layers, wear some long johns and then some pants. Definitely wear some long johns. Boots, outer layer, hat, so crucial. Scarf to cover the neck if you don't have the hoodie. So extreme cold is what we're anticipating on Monday, especially if you're going to take part in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s march on Monday. Capisi gentlemen. Jocelyn, please tell my son Gabriel. Yes, absolutely. Gabriel's a teenager. Jocelyn, that's fantastic news. Happy birthday, dear Gabriel. Happy birthday from Bill Taylor and the Ken's 5 Weather Center with an ice cold forecast, but we're warming things up with a little Feliz Cumpleaños to you. Happy birthday, Gabriel. Welcome to your teen years. Here's to you. Some purified water out of what I shouldn't be drinking, a plastic water bottle. Did you hear that news today? Oh my goodness. As if we need something else to worry about. Apparently now, the microplastics in the water bottles getting into the water that you're drinking can be cancer causing. Thank you. There's something else. We have cases. We buy cases. Everybody drinks the bottled water here at Ken's. Port Lavaca, what's up, Ebony? Good to see you. You rock, Carrie. Thank you so much. Hi, Brenda. Let's start with school cancellations for Tuesday. Jamie's thinking right here. Yeah, you got it. Look at this. Look at Tuesday, right? But first, tomorrow, spring light, 74, partly cloudy. It'll be a little breezy at times. Nothing like Friday. Like I showed you, 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts Friday morning. We'll only hit about 59. Then as the winds die down, 32 on Saturday morning. We got a score update?
20 seconds left, they're down by 5.
It's over. See? Those Memphis referees stole that game from the Roadrunners. They should be ashamed of themselves, and I'm not kidding. That's horrible. That is horrible. It was the worst call. I want you to look at it. I'm telling you, you'll agree. If you know basketball, you'll agree. This kid was planted, he set the pick, and they called it. Unbelievable. Mostly cloudy on Sunday as the temperatures begin changing. I think we could squeeze in 59 or 60 for the high. But once the sun sets on Sunday is when some of this air is going to start spilling in. We'll go down to 22 Monday morning. I showed you the wind chill, teens. Then the high of, I'm going with 37 on Monday afternoon. Dry. Notice, no precipitation in this forecast. Now that could change. Tomorrow's Thursday. We start getting closer to some high resolution data. The better we get with high resolution, the more accurate the forecast models become. And so we could possibly see a change in the forecast, but as of now, no precipitation expected. 18 is where we bottom out Tuesday morning. We get into the 40s and then the 50s by Wednesday. Monday morning, will it be safe? Yes, it absolutely will be. But like I say, Katie, we still have that. There's a small window. Precipitation unlikely, but there's a small window that forecast could change. But right now it's unlikely, and you're fine. Just cold. Oh, I know, Javier. There you go. I need a pink Stanley Cup. See, that'll keep me safe. Maybe that's where this research came from. It's a Stanley PR move, right? Ha! We found out. Hey, Mark. Passionate. I'm a big fan, and I love my UTSA Roadrunners. My oldest daughter graduated UTSA, and those refs stole it. Just stole it from them. These kids played their hearts out and were beating one of the best teams in the country, which can happen in basketball. It doesn't happen in football, but it can happen in basketball. And man, that's terrible. Hey, Stephanie. Hanak, good to see you, my man. Hey, Annette, thank you very much. Husband, a big fan of Sarah. Oh, I am too. Big fan of Sarah. You're welcome, Belinda. You do too, Luis. Thank you. Bertha, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks, Javier. So yeah, guys, prepare for the wind tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. Like I said, check the tree limbs that are near the house. Check anything in the backyard you don't want airborne. These winds are going to be serious, and it's going to be overnight, Thursday night into Friday morning, and then all the way through Friday, okay? So please take those precautions, prepare for that wind, and then prepare for the cold. Man, it is coming. Wrap the pipes for sure. Wrap those exterior pipes, bring in the pets and the plants, and check on people. A lot of times you'll hear the 3 Ps, pets, plants, pipes. We go 4 Ps, people. Make sure you're checking on your neighbors, anyone that lives alone. Make sure they're aware of what's coming. Make sure they're aware of what to prepare for, how to prepare, okay? Please make sure you're taking care of your neighbors. Check on them. Cedar will, Mark, I'm afraid so. Now, today it came down a little bit. I'll show you right quick before we head out. It was good news today on the Cedar count. Cedar dropped from 12,000. It was 16,000 and 12,000 on Tuesday. Today, 1,300. Still heavy, but 1,300. But with these kind of north winds we're expecting, it's going to go up. So that'll be Friday into Saturday. Maybe we still get a little break tomorrow. Caldo de calabaza with some chili and cornbread. Boy, that sounds so good, Frank.
Game's over.
And we lost, right? Yep. Thanks to the refs, we lost. It's really a shame. Let them play the game of basketball. UTSA was playing a game of their lives, man, and you took it from them because of it. I'm telling you, look at that call. Unbelievable. Yeah, Janie, absolutely. Menudo, caldo de res. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. I like fideo, too. All right, guys, got to run. Get ready for the 10 p.m. broadcast. Hope you guys can join us on Ken's 5. God bless you and your families. Love you all. And birds up. Roadrunners played a great game tonight. I'm very proud of our Roadrunners. We'll see you at 10.